Jim Carrey has been tweeting this weekend that Tiger's wife, Elin, is partially to blame for his infidelity. Here's what he said, quote, "No wife is blind enough to miss that much infidelity. Elin had to be a willing participant on the ride for whatever reason. Kids/lifestyle. So is there a place for blame for the women of cheating husbands? We're joined by Vikki Ziegler, divorce attorney and CEO of DivorceDating.com, and Cooper Lawrence, relationship expert, radio talk show host, and author of Cult of Celebrity. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
All right, so Cooper, let me start with you. What the heck is Jim Carrey doing tweeting about Tiger and Elin to begin with? He probably doesn't know them personally, so is it his business?
No, and he's a celebrity. He knows what it's like to be commented on. So he also is coming into this cult of celebrity where he's somebody who feels like he needs to say something, but he also just got out of a 5-year relationship, which he's tweeted about. And he's tweeting right now as we speak about who he's becoming, and he's basically lost his mind, it seems.
Okay, well, I'm not really sure we care about what he thinks with regard to Elin anyway, but the topic of the matter here is that Elin should have known what Tiger was doing. It's her fault?
Well, no, of course it's not her fault. I mean, if it was one affair, I mean, in general, you know, the reason men have affairs is 3 main reasons. Either they feel the marriage is not working, they have those types of morals or values that they would have an affair, you know, or they're somebody who, there's a new study out of the London School of Economics that says lower IQ equals more likely to cheat. So, you know...
I'm not so sure about that one. All right, Vikki, where do you fall on this? Because it seems so bizarre that he would wade into these waters at all.
Angry. I am angry. I read this so many times, the tweet. I said, it must be getting something wrong here. How could somebody who's been divorced twice, just ended a 5-year relationship, give advice about what's going on in 2 people's relationships? How does he know what Elin did? Did she not cook a dinner well? And then, oh, that gave Tiger Woods the ability to go cheat?
But that in and of itself is so sexist, isn't it?
Well, it's ridiculous. I mean, and people cheat for all different reasons. People cheat, Cooper, you could probably attest to this, when they're when they're in a happy relationship and a happy marriage. So, I mean, to put any culpability, any blameworthiness on Elin is terrible. It's irresponsible.
And so what he's saying is that because Tiger was having so many relationships that she should have known, and so that she probably did know, and that she wanted to keep the lifestyle, so she just went along with it.
Right. I mean, the most ridiculous, illogical, rambling statement I've ever heard. The woman in 5 years has had 2 small children. He's traveling around the country. He has an entourage. He was having plane trips booked through other people. How do you detect that? In today's world, you can text message 5 people and say, I love you, can't wait to see you.
But, Cooper, the important point I want to bring here is that this is different. Tiger's situation is different from the normal person having an affair.
Right. And I hate the implication that, I mean, Elin is different, but I hate the implication in general that women are just these hapless feathers in the wind, and these men do this to us as if we have no culpability, as if a man has never said, you know, this relationship isn't working, and some women ignore that. So I think it's important to remember that you are part of your relationship too, and you're not this victim where, you know, your husband just does this to you, and God, what am I going to do now?
And relationships you have to work
and it goes both ways, men and women. Vikki and Cooper, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Coming up on the show last week,